Hey guys, welcome to Home Groups, where we apply the message we heard this weekend at FV Church. This weekend, Pastor Candace preached to us about the importance of making disciples and how Jesus did it as well. One thing that I'm impressed by with this entire situation is the disciples followed someone based largely off his reputation. When Jesus came to them, he said, "Come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." They had to respond in that moment, based only on their reputation that they had heard about of Jesus. And that made me think, how well do we know Jesus? The disciples spent the next few years getting to know him very well, following him everywhere he went, eating meals with him, spending time with him, learning things about him. And when he finally left them, they were able to introduce other people to him, even though he wasn't there. Think about the person in your life you know the most. Maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's a longtime family friend, or someone that you know from work that you interact with on a daily basis. How well do you know them? Could you describe them to somebody else? Or if somebody said, "What would Steve do if you asked him to go to the movies?" Could you answer that question? That's how well we need to know Jesus. We need to know what he would do in a situation or what he might say to someone. In order to do that, we need to interact with him, we need to study his word, and we need to have an existing relationship with him. These are things we've talked about in home groups before, but today I want to challenge you to consider when you first decided to follow Jesus. How well did you know him? Who had introduced him to you? What attracted you to him in the first place that you wanted to know more about him? So in your groups today, I think we'll spend some time talking about the Jesus we all got to know, maybe the Jesus that we've come to love, but also the Jesus that we met the very first time he was introduced to us. So I think we'll have a great conversation. Have a good time in your home groups, and we'll see you next week.